Hello, my name is Kareen, and I am creating videos for empowerment support to be a voice for autism. I'm a parent who has a 7-year-old daughter who has autism, and I know it's one of those if you know, right? Moments. So I'm just here to help you as what I've experienced with what I've experienced, and as I've experienced, you get that feeling that you're alone through it. So I'm here to support you and show you that you are not alone in this. We're all in this together, parents of autism. Okay. So today I wanted to talk about, I'm always talking about my own experiences. No, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. However, I've dove into my own natural ways and experience of raising a daughter with autism, raising a child with autism, and so far so good. So I just want to share with you all natural ways. I'm not a fan of all the medicine and all that synthetic medicine and all that stuff. I'm more into the natural ways that we can help support our children. And yeah, today I did want to talk about autism and behavior. Um, it's a big thing for children with autism, meaning having behavioral problems or behavioral issues. And to me, it's just because it's harder for them to express themselves, to be accepted in society as normal the way they are. We're taught to change them, change these autistic kids to be like everyone else. And honestly, it's not that. God made them the way they are. They're supposed to be here on earth just the way they're supposed to be. And it's just more of accommodating their differences. That's what I chose to do as a parent. And a lot more people should look into that type of support, accommodating their differences and not trying to change them and make them normal. So, with that, yeah, the autistic children, autistic people do feel that. They do feel when you're trying to force them or make them do something that is just not within them, something they don't want to do. And they're they're here as energy, as as people as well. So they're gonna react just like we react. Their reaction may be a little bit more extreme because yeah, they don't know ways to control it. And I'm mainly talking about children who haven't learned ways to control their anger, control their frustration, control them. It's self-control, have that self-control. And yeah, it's just more of them um, not having that self-control, and it's normally towards when we're putting something on them that they don't want to do, that they're not used to, like transitioning into different things, or spaces where they feel overwhelmed. You don't know if they feel overwhelmed until they start showing you, or until they can express that to you. So in some cases, um, yeah, they are expressing it to you, and we consider it behavior problems. And or they're frustrated because they can't control themselves, control their emotions, and we consider it behavior problems. And now you're finding a way to discipline a child instead of supporting the child, accommodating the child. And yeah, from my own experience, I'm realizing that a lot of autistic children have um, behavior experiences, behavior problems, and what they need is just help and support with how to help them in those behavioral moments where they need support. So I realized that for my daughter, yeah, she does get frustrated with things when things don't go her way, when transitioning. She does have her moments, but in those moments, instead of me telling her, stop it, or don't behave like that, or don't do it, I'm more of giving her a way to control herself. So that's when we do deep breathing, telling her to take those deep breaths, to come back into the present moment, to be aware of your own behavior and not like lose control, which they can. So, and anyone can, you know, it's just there's a lot more uncontrollable because of how they're born and how their development is. So, teaching your child how to gain self control in those frustrating moments. For instance, when the child is frustrated, having them do those deep breaths, having them step back from the frustration, and again, becoming aware of their body, becoming aware of their thoughts and of their surroundings, not in their mind just racing, and reacting. So deep breaths helps with that as well with children with autism and having behavioral problems, as well as what helps with them behavior is again having them um, step back, step back. If they're doing something that's overwhelming or that's frustrating, it's always best to take a minute, to give them a break, give them a minute to breathe, to recalibrate, maybe fresh air, take them outside to get some fresh air as well, to regulate the body and the mind. So I know it's a big thing with behavior and autism, and if you're like me, you wasn't able to receive the um, the support or the what's it called, professional support like a lot of them need. And because I wasn't able to receive the professional support, I didn't just want to sit and do nothing or deal with the the overwhelm and the frustration. I wanted to approach it. How can I approach it in a natural way? How can I look at this thing and in a way that benefits me and my daughter? So, same for you. And yeah, I hope this helps. Much love. Thank you for your time.